Good morning, party people. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Heather, who had to set 4 alarms to be here, but you're here, and that's important. Good morning, everybody. I'm watching the wedding video. Aw. Yeah, we had to share a tissue because nobody got me a tissue. Good morning, everybody. We're going to give everybody a little hot minute to get logged up. I got things to report. Isn't that how it goes? I'm like, I'm back. There's things to report. Hi. Good morning, Beth. Sorry, I do have a cough. Good morning. Cindy. I think that's Cindy, right? S-Y-D. That's Cindy, right? Good morning, Rosanna. Good morning, Leah. Your wedding was beautiful. Oh, you were a beautiful bride. Thank you. Something is happening. Let's just mute this. Holy Hannah. Okay, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Ja-da-da-da-da. Does that work? Is this working? Oh, it's working. Hello. Good morning. I'm here. Good morning, Gloria. Dun, 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 dun. You're back. I'm glad you're back. Yeah. You're labeling and mailing things today? You look happy and refreshed. Thanks. Good morning, Prudence. I'm like super early because I was excited. So I'm super early. So I'm like, we better give these people a hot minute to get their life together. Oh, this is not working. Is that better? That's not better. Don't like that. Is this better? This is kind of okay. Look like I have a plant growing out of my head. I kind of like it. It kind of looks like a crown. Do you see my plant? Anyways. Good morning. How is Jefferson doing? Well, I'm going to give the full report. Good afternoon, Helen. Rosanna did an awesome job. Yes, I heard she did an awesome job. I know that Rosanna did an awesome job. She wouldn't do anything less than an awesome job. No, now her neck is hurting. Jeepers creepers. Okay, so here's the goings-ons, you guys. Here's the goings-ons. I am married now. It's weird. It's weird, but I'm weird. That's what's happening. I mean, it's not weird. It just sounds funny to me because it's like, what? Yeah. So anyways, we got married. We did it. We did it in the Vegas. In the Vegas, we had a wonderful time. We left here. I left here and I went to Bismarck with all my animals and I drove over there, and then the next day we got the animals all straightened out, and then we had to get on the plane. Now I will say that one of my good friends, Matt, he was flying with us from Bismarck on the same flight, and we were all in the same row or whatever. And bless his heart, Matt has been my friend for a long time, but he does not help with my anxiety. Let's just say that. So I got on the plane, and I didn't realize that since I had the baby, my anxiety was a lot higher than it was, and all of a sudden, Randy had anxiety about flying. And then Matt was over there talking about plane crashes, and then I got mad at him, and then, so that happened. But anyway, so I had some anxiety getting there, going on the plane, but it was fine. I got there, and we went to the hotel, and we did all things on the itinerary. First night, we went to Fremont Street, which was super awesome. And yeah, my friend Matt brought his friend Corey, who had never been to Vegas before, and so that was fun. And then when I got there, Amber was already there. She had landed because she had flown from Minneapolis, and she had also never been to Vegas before. So Amber was already there. My mom was already there. My Aunt Connie was already there. Jeff's dad and brother were already there because they had just gotten in earlier that day. And so we met them all at the ice cream social, and we had like this little group of people, It was super fun. And we're like, we're going to go to Fremont Street. So we did that. And then the next day, more people came, and then we were doing all the things, and it was super fun. Take the day off, Rosanna. Yeah, I agree. Rosanna should take the day off. Good morning. Hi, PK. So, yeah, so then, yeah, we're just doing all the things on the itinerary, and I didn't get to go to the Titanic. We had a little foopla with the Titanic day. So, we had went to the restaurant, and there was a lot more people coming in, and so we were trying to get, and none of these people like rented cars or whatever, so we were like kind of shuttling people a little bit, and we got to the restaurant, and then it just took a lot longer than what we thought it was going to with the restaurant. And so we missed the will call at the Titanic for Titanic Day, but that was fine because we just skipped Titanic and we went to the King Tut Winter. I did my first unboxing ever with 2 orders from Thunderhorse Descendant. Really? Oh yeah, Heather, I heard someone said, I think maybe it was Rosanna told me, that you're doing some videos now on your channel. You should put your channel in the link so we know what it is, because I don't know what it is. Anyway, hey, Winter, no, lady, excuse me, ma'am, miss, hey, how about no? Anyway, good morning, Lisa. So, shipping out my turquoise Thunderhorse coffee cup. Ooh. Yeah, so we did all the things, and it was lovely, and all the people were lovely, and let me tell you this, it was so good. So then, on the second day, I gotta get Winter, she's gonna get the bingo game all over the place. Ma'am, these things are not for you. These things are for me. These things are for me? Yeah, these things are for me? That's you. You're the things. What do you think? She does not look impressed. Are you not impressed by that? Which is like, okay, that's enough. So, anywho, congratulations. Thank you very much. The trinkets to, what? Trinkets and treasures. Okay. So anyway, all the people were there, and it was a lovely time. And here's the thing. Everybody has told me, they were like, this thing has been like the most awesomest thing that we've ever been to, and it's so good. And we don't understand why it's so good. And we got all these people who probably shouldn't get along, but they do. And we got all these things going on. And I'm like, hey man, listen. I was like, here's the thing. It's because me and Jefferson are in love. It's because we are in love. And we only invited people to our wedding who love our love. And we've known a lot of people for a long time. We've been together for a long time. So like we invited all the people who love our love. And there's a lot of people who love our love. And so it was super good. Everybody was amazing. They all got their jewelry. Everybody was so excited about their jewelry. So day 2, me and Amber were in the room, and we put together the bags. So me and Shannon and Phyllis had photoed everything before we left, and I put them in just these like little drawstring bags. All of the so like one artist's things. I put them in the drawstring bag so that I could fit them all in my carry-on. I took them in my carry-on because I was like, if they lose this bag, we're gonna be in trouble. So so I did that, and then I just put the name in there, and then I included a thank you note with everybody's address already on the sticker so that the people could send a thank you note. So you may be getting a thank you note if these people are with it, you know. And so we did that, and then when we got there, I had these little like bags I ordered on Amazon. They're little white like pop-up bags, and so me and Amber put everybody's stuff in there, and we got everybody organized so that they could get their jewelry bags. So then I invited, as people were coming up to my room, you know, or they were stopping by to say hello or whatever was happening, I was like, don't forget to get your jewelry. Come get your jewelry. So they were wearing the jewelry throughout the week for those who were coming in early, and then some didn't get there even till like the day before the wedding or whatever. But yeah, so that went really well, and everybody was really excited about it, and they were all on point with their outfits. They all had green outfits, most of them, because I said green, black, silver, gold, and I think that's all I said. And so everybody had their outfits, and they were excited about their outfits, even though it was themey, you know, because sometimes people don't like themey. And I was just like, if you don't like themey, you can't go. So there was that. But yeah, no, everybody was very impressed with their jewelry. I tried to record like everybody opening their jewelry. Amber was kind of in charge. So, okay, we bought a media pass. This is for the wedding portion, but anyway, we bought a media pass for one person to use their phone to like do pictures and recordings and videos in the reception and like in the whatever, in these places that you're not supposed to be able to do it. Well, this person didn't show up because the person they were coming with broke up with them. So, I mean, you know, that happened. So we had no person. So Amber volunteered to be the person throughout the trip to take photos for me, so I didn't have to be taking photos and be like videoing and everything. So she was capturing everything, and then she was sending me snapshots on Facebook Messenger at the end of each day, and like sending me like the whole bit, you know. And you know Amber loves a photo, so I got like hundreds of photos of everything we were doing. So that was really good. And then we did not have enough time. Things got mixed up in the shuffle, and we did not have enough time to do where everybody was reading the card from the jewelry maker, because we only had 2 hours, and we ended up barely having enough time for the shoe game and the whatever else. So we didn't get to do that, but I do have all of your cards. And Jefferson's going to come home this weekend, and we're going to open the cards, and we're going to do all that stuff, because we haven't done any of that yet from anybody. So we're going to do that. And then after everything was said and done, we got married. And all my friends were there, and it's just so fun because my friends are from, so my 3 main girlfriends who were my you know, people in the wedding. So it was Amber, obviously. She walked me down the aisle, if you saw the video. She looked amazing. Her hair, the hair girls who came to do our hair were like, we love your hair. They were like, when you have your professional, they were like begging me. They were like, when you have your professional hair photos taken, which I didn't know was a thing. But they're like, when you're taking pictures with your photographer, make sure they get the hair and then send us copies of the hair for Amber's hair. So Amber had, I think she had some Rosanna clips. So all the girls had hair pieces, and I had to snag some from all over the place. It got to the point where I was snagging jewelry from different places. And I had been trying not to do that, but we had to because we didn't have enough male jewelry, because we ended up with some extra male guests. So anyway, but the girls, she had some Rosanna clips, and then Cindy had, Rosanna had made me a tiara or a circlet for the reception for the wedding, or for whatever I wanted, I guess. And Cindy fell in love with it, and she was like, nope, I have to wear this. Interesting. Interesting. Things are interesting. Yeah, so Cindy had that, and she looked amazing. And then Melissa had another pair of hair comb clips, from her designer. And I want to say the designer is Deborah. I can't remember. But anyways, hers was in her bag of things. So she had clips, and then it kind of connected with chains in the back. And then obviously I had mine, and Julie made mine in the back. And so the hair girls were super excited. Moral of the story. One male guest had about 3 of my pieces, and he matched perfectly. Yeah, I think that might have been Matt. Some items I picked out, and I was just like, this will go either way. Like my cousin Jacob, he had an abalone shell necklace, and I think it was originally meant for a female guest, but I was like, hey, Jacob's gonna look great in this, because Jacob looks great in everything. Welcome home. Thank you, Miss Tacos. Yes, she had the hair combs for me. Yes. And then we had some situations where we had some hair pieces, but we had some elderly ladies who because like my mom is going through her chemo treatments and things like that. So she just wanted to wear her little hat. And I think her designer was Rosanna. So we just dispersed the hair clips. My little cousin Joran, she's 10, 11. And she was there, and she wanted all the hair clips. She was in love with the hair clips. She was so excited about the jewelry. And then so her mom, Connie, was giving her extra pieces, because Connie had gotten a lot of pieces of jewelry, and so she was giving extra pieces to Jordan. But I didn't know if Jordan had her ears pierced or not, so I couldn't remember. Anyways, I think it all looked lovely. And my mom looked beautiful. Yes, she did. I got that little hat thing for her. It's like just a little headband, and I was showing it to her how she can like move it around, and she was just in love with it. She was like, this is the best thing ever. And I was like, good, I'm glad you like it. Yes, she did look beautiful. She did. I really loved her dress. Yes. And it was so good. And then, so Amber and my mom know each other, obviously, from the store. Like, my mom used to live in St. Croix. So they know each other. So they were able to hang out. And they were, like, hanging out and gambling. And I went to bed, and they were just having a wonderful time. And then Melissa came from Houston. And I was so glad that Melissa came, because she had just had a medical situation. And we didn't know if she was going to be able to come. And she did, and it was lovely. So Melissa was my maid of honor. She had the long brown hair, and yeah, me and Melissa have not seen each other in person in probably, like, I don't know, 10 years. So that was super amazing. And Jeff's friends came. His friend Tyler came, and then his brother was there. And Griffin was really great. The brother, he was helping with all the things and getting his gentleman card. We told Griffin, we were walking out of the hotel, so we would meet in the lobby, and we'd be like, okay, everybody, and we took all of our wedding party with us in the car, when we went places. So it was like me and Griffin and Matt and the girls, Amber and Melissa and everybody, and we had put on our dresses, and I don't know where we were going. We were going somewhere. We're all dressed up. And Griffin just walked out the door, and I said, that's it, Griffin. No more gentleman's card for you. Can't even hold the door open. And he was like, oh, my gosh. So for the whole rest of the trip, he was working on getting his gentleman's card back. Did I put hair combs in the box? I hope I did. I think you did, Prudence. Hi, Natalie. Everyone looked absolutely gorgeous. The ceremony was beautiful with a bunch of rock stars. Oh, fun facts. Fun facts. Me and Jeff were having our first dance after the wedding, and he looked really serious, and he was like getting ready to cry, and I leaned over and I said, I have a rock in my bra. And then he just busted up laughing. He's like, what? So when I was getting ready, they were like, do you have your something new and something old and something borrowed and whatever? And Jeff got me this in the morning on our wedding day. He gave me this and this ring. So I had something new and something blue. And then I was like, do I have something old? And then I was like, oh, Jeff bought me this rock. The first time we went to Bismarck 2 years ago, we went and visited a bead store there. It's crazy lace. It was a crazy lace little heart rock. And I've been carrying it around in my suitcase. So I've been carrying it around in my change purse. When we went through TSA at the airport, they stopped me and they made me look at my suitcase because I had forgot that in my suitcase I had this big bag of change, and in there was that rock. And they were like, there's a big ball of metal in your suitcase. And I was like, what? And so anyways, it was funny. Yeah, so anyways, I just took that rock out and just stuck it right in my bra. And I said, well, that's the oldest as we're going to get. It's millions of years old. Let's go. But yeah, he was like, what? I cried watching the wedding video. Yeah. It was, hi Natalie. It was so nice. It was very lovely. And I was glad that when we got to the ceremony, it wasn't like, it didn't feel like stressful or anything. And we did our vows and everybody was so excited and happy and all those things. And we took our photos and that was fun. And then we went to the reception. The dinner was lovely. It was very good dinner. Everybody was very excited about the dinner. And it was prepared by some chef in Las Vegas, and it was great. Good morning. And then as a surprise, my grandma Renita, which is actually my grandma's sister, she got up and did a speech for us, and then she did a blessing in Hidatsa, and she welcomed Jefferson into the family, so that was lovely. Seems like everything went great. The guy who performed the ceremony, he was fantastic. Yeah. Probably a good thing you rented your dress from a different place. The dress was perfect. Oh yeah, the dress renting. I was a little concerned about the dress renting because when I went to the dress place, because, you know, I'm like a size 16. I mean, I did just have a baby, but, you know, but still. Like, so I'm a little bigger these days, and I went there, and they had maybe like, not very many choices in my size, and I got a little concerned, but I tried on, I think, like 5. And then I was like, there was some that looked nice, but they were very revealing. And I'm not a very revealing type person. Like, they have, like, the big slit down the middle and all the stuff hanging out, and I don't like that. So, I was like, do you have something a little less, like that? And they did. So, it worked out perfect. It was, they had to take it in because it was a larger size, but I thought it looked really good. And they did it in a day. Yeah. So that was really cool. And Jefferson and them, they all got fitted for their tuxes. And so that actually went really smoothly. And we returned the clothes and nothing was falling apart or anything. So that was good. Yeah, I liked it. It was good. And then after we got married and we went to, where did we go? We went back to the hotel, and then I think we went to Area 15 some more. I don't remember. I don't remember what we did. But we went out with our friends Cindy and Hugo a day after that, and we went out to Henderson, where I used to live in Las Vegas, and we went to some places out there, and that was fun. And we went to Red Rocks, and I went and had my hair appointment. I went and had my hair appointment at the hair place. Highly recommend. That was probably like the best part of the whole trip. You thought you were going to faint at your wedding? Oh no. And your shoes were fabulous. Thanks, Deborah. My mom got me those shoes years ago. I had them I had a wedding box, and I don't even know where she got them. They were like little kitten heels, but they were kind of a booty. That was actually very good. I didn't feel like I was going to fall down. I didn't even feel like I was wearing heels. It was quite good. I think your maid of honor was wearing my necklace and earrings. Well, there you go. The shoes were very pretty. The shoes were mine. And then Amber made these little, so you may have seen the photo of my shoe. I was trying to get a picture. I had on there the 4-leaf clover with the ladybug. So Amber made those for everybody in the wedding party. And so they all had one on. You might not have seen them, but they all had one on. So that I thought was really cute. And yeah, so it was just a lovely time. We all had a wonderful time hanging out, and even when we were just like chilling at the casino, just like we were like we would go to the late at night. We would go down to the cafeteria, so whoever wanted to have munchies could eat, and then we just sit there and like talk, and we were just giggling, telling stories, and playing Go Fish. So it was quite good. Hi, thank you. My sisters came. My sisters were there. They were super cute. And my cousin Cassidy came from, she was the only one who came from the Brown side of the family. And I said, oh, I'm so glad she came. And she said, well, it is calving season. She's not wrong. So I knew that was kind of a thing. But I was glad that she was able to come. She came a couple of days before the wedding, so that was lovely. Amber was wearing some jewelry that I had made. Lovely. I'm glad everything went great. Yeah, everything went great. So then, after everything went great, we jumped on the plane to come home. No issues. Didn't have any issues while we were out there. Had a lovely time. Stayed at the Orleans. That was lovely. Everybody there was very nice. There was no issues with that. We got a killer rate on the rooms. Everything was good. Oh, and we got this rental car. When we very first got to Vegas, I had rented a rental car, and then when we got there, we talked to the lady, and we were like, oh, do we maybe have something bigger? Because we were realizing now we might need some extra space to be driving these people around. So she gave us a really awesome deal on this Wagoneer vehicle or whatever, which is like a luxury vehicle, I guess. Jeff was really impressed with it. And I mean, it was nice, but it was huge, but it was nice. And we could take like 8 people with us. 8 people, including us, which was pretty cool. And she gave it to us for like, it was supposed to be like an extra $100 and something a day. She gave it to us for an extra $100, not even $100 for a week. It was like an extra $88 for the week, which broke down to be like $5 a day or something. And I was like, that's cool, because it was our wedding. So we took that back, got on the plane. The plane ride back was not full of anxiety, so that was fine. We got to Bismarck, and it was warm in Bismarck when we landed, so that was good. It wasn't cold or anything. And then, but on the plane, I was ordering cranberry juice from the drink guy, and I started coughing, and I'm like, oh no. And then we got home, and the next day, I was sick, like super sick. Not getting out of the bed sick. And then Jeff got it. And then we were super sick. So I was supposed to be in Bismarck doing like honeymoon things in Bismarck, but we were just sick. And then, not to mention that, Jeff went to work, because the first day he didn't get sick. He went to work like 2 days. And then when I got home, I was just crying because my hormones are all over the place. And I guess like just everything with the baby, and then like, we're into the next month now or whatever, and everything was done with the wedding, and Jeff was gone, and I was by myself. So I just was crying for like 2 days, and then I was super sad, and then I was sick, and then I was super sick, and then I was also crying. And Jefferson is the best. He's like, I'm here for you, but he was also sick, so he was like almost puking over the side of the bed because he's just like, I'm here for you, but I'm also dying. And then, so we decided we would just reschedule our honeymoon with that. So we did that. Rosanna did a wonderful job filling in. It was nice, but it's nice to have you back. Yay. So then, after all that is said and done, Jeff is still sick. He's very sick. He called last night and he was like, I think I have to go to the hospital. So he's going to go to the hospital today, I think, because he's still very sick. I am not as sick as we were, but I still have a cough. So that's a thing. I have to get, is there a sale today? No, not in the sense that you would think, but we're going to talk about that. I got to get some coffee. So then I came home. Today, now as you know, I've been gone. I've been gone. And there's been a lot of things happening. All the things have been happening. And then we got married and I've been gone and things have been going on. So I just want to let you know that as of today, Shannon is no longer with the company. So we will not be having a sale today. But in preparation for that, I did post all these items, which we can take a look at. I did post all these items online, so we can look at them and take a little look-see at them. They're all new, and I came home over the weekend and I put all of those online and did all the shipping. So we are going to be moving into an era where there's going to be bead drops for a while. So when I say bead drops, and we're going to discuss this, but basically there's going to be no live sales anymore for the time being, until I get out to Bismarck and get moved and all the things happen with that. So I did come home and I put these things online, and then we'll activate them before I get off this live. So you don't have to feel pressure to like run to the website and get these things and put them in your cart or anything like that, because they're not there. Once we look at everything, then I'll go in and I'll activate them, and then you can go to the site and just order them as you normally would. So here's the situation. In order to do the live sale, we considered getting the app, you know, the app that everybody's using, the Comment Sold app. Okay, so we've been doing live sales for a long time, 5 years? I don't know, long time. And we've always done them the same. And it used to be where I used to do them by myself, but that takes a long time because I have to then keep track of everything, write it down, show everything, and it takes a long time for me to do that. And then when Shannon came, it worked out nice because then she could do that part, I could do the other part. It went a lot faster, we could do a lot more items. And then everybody else kind of got kicked on to like live sales, and they were doing all these things, and they started to come out with these apps and different things. And we considered the app, but here's the thing with the app. What I understand about the app is that A, it's about $500 a month. B, you have to give up 5% of your sales. So whatever you sell, you got to give them 5% for using the app, which is fine. In addition to that, the problem I have with it is that they want you to create a store on their app. That's the problem I have. They want you to create Thunderhorse Descendant, and you can't call it Thunderhorse Descendant because I own Thunderhorse Descendant. So it's got to be like Thunderhorse Descendant live sales or whatever. Boutique. So, okay, you create that, and then what you need to do is you need to load all of your things into this app before you have your sale, which is fine. It's just opposite of how we do it now, right? We don't load anything. We don't do any like loading of like we don't take any photos. We don't take any like do anything besides put in the SKU list. With our stuff now, we do that in the back end after it's gone through the sale, and we go, what's left? Okay, because we're little and we don't have that many people, right? So it just works out easier that way. My problem is that, okay, so once it's in there, whatever doesn't sell, I'm then going to have to take it out of there and move it and redo all that work and put it on the website, because the website is where it needs to be to sell, on my website, on thunderhorsedescendant.biz. Now, I could leave it on there and just say, okay, well, these are on there. But then what's going to happen is I'm going to have inventory in 2 different places. And I don't want that, because I've had that before, and I don't want that. It's confusing. It's like, well, is it in the website? Everything should be in the website. So what I decided to do, especially with the exiting of Shannon, what I've decided to do is I'm going to do, on Thursday, I'm just going to do the SKU list, but I'm also going to load those things into the website. They won't be available for you guys to see until Monday. So Monday we usually have a live sale. Well, on Monday we'll have a bead drop. Okay. So my theory with this is that this is going to give us more opportunity to design with the things in the bead drop, and it's going to make it easier. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch if you want to. Was Shannon leaving a surprise to you? No, that was my decision. So after this, we'll make them live on the website, and then you can just go to the website and order them. Now they still have limited quantities. I've still put up a SKU list on Facebook, same as I always do, and I still put it up on the website, same as I always do, letting you know these are the items. This is the specs on them. This is how many we have, blah, 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 blah. But also, I'm going to be moving to Bismarck. So you are moving to Bismarck. Yes. I'm going to be moving to Bismarck. Me and Jeff talked about it over the weekend, and we're going to try to, live together as a married couple. I don't know. So, but we're not going to do that until like June, probably. I'm thinking like by June 1st, I should be able to get everything together. Yeah, so here's the thing. Jefferson lives in a 2-bedroom apartment in Bismarck. And we're going to live in that 2-bedroom apartment for a year. That's the plan. I have decided that I want a farm. We have decided that we're going to spend $450,000 on this farm. That means that I have to save $35,000 in this year that I'm staying in the apartment. So if that's what I want to do, then I got to go stay in the apartment so we can put the house on the market, and so we can save up that money, because we need that money in addition to whatever we'll get from the house to get the farm. Living together as a married couple, weird. Yeah, I know, right? So there has been talk of how we're gonna, I don't know if you guys know this, but 2025 has been kind of rough over here. There's been talk of just like all the things that we're letting go of in 2025. Like 2025 has been kind of rough. So I'm like, all right, let's just redo the whole thing. Let's redo the whole thing. We're gonna move in together. We're gonna bring our animals. We're gonna live in the 2-bedroom apartment. This is not anything we haven't done before. We'll put, I'll get the house together. We'll put everything in storage or whatever, or we'll have a big, massive moving sale probably. And Thunderhorse Descendant is going to have to shrink up a little bit for the time being. But my theory is that if we can get used to doing these bead drops, it's going to be fine. I'm going to continue to do videos. I'm going to continue to do YouTube. I'm going to continue to ship, do the shipping of all the orders. I've already done the shipping from the weekend. I'm going to continue to sell the beads and do all the things. I have a collaboration with Bead Jeff and Amber for the plan for Bismarck. So we know what we're doing with that. So Amber can ship to me in Bismarck and all of those things from the bead store. So it's all worked out. It's just going to be different for a while. But here we are. You're moving back in together. That shouldn't be a problem for you two. You have lived together for years in a small apartment. This is true. We're very good at it. We used to live in the little teeny tiny apartment. You guys are great planners. It will all work out. Is Molly and Phyllis still with you? Yes. Molly and Phyllis are still here. They're going to come in at 1 o'clock today. We're going to work on the new plan for how we're going to do beads. But anyways, I was telling you guys about the putting them on the website because I think that's going to be good. I'm not going to have the app. It doesn't give the pressure of having a live sale, which, sometimes the pressure, because it makes it feel like, oh, well, I better, buy these things if I want them. But so you're not going to have that when you go to the website. But also, it's going to be better in the fact that then the orders are already going to be put together. That's going to give me back my Monday, so I don't have to do invoicing all day. So if you just order from what's already on the website from the drop, then that's going to calculate for me, and I don't have to do that extra work. And then hopefully that'll make it so that's like a day. It's like a day and a half that I'm going to get back, which should give me more time to be doing, the videos and the things and the stuff. I'm still going to do morning coffee. We're still going to do all the fun things. We just got to get through this little scheduling situation. But also, it puts us in a position where we don't have to depend on other people besides ourselves to make money doing like the sale. You know what I mean? So if people are not going to be dependable, then we can't be depending on them. I don't want to be depending on an app. I want to just be able to depend on myself to make money like we normally would do and not have to worry about what other people are doing. So fun. Maybe 1 month. Yeah. 2 bedrooms. So you have an office workshop. Fantastic. Yeah, I already overdone Jefferson's. Every time me and Jeff are in this situation, he always has to give up his office. I'm like, well, I could move in with you, but I'm going to need a room, like a whole room. I've got a plan. They have these big, so in Jeff's apartment, he has these big closets that have these big glass doors. And I'm going to put my inventory in there. All the things that are on the website, I'm going to put my inventory shelves in there. So those will be out of the way. And then I'll have this desk, the recording desk. I'll put that in there. I'm going to have the YouTube desk. I'll put that in there. And then the shipping, I'm going to put in the kitchen. And there's another closet in the kitchen where I can put the shipping shelves with all the things we need for shipping. And then I'll just have a table. I'll just use probably one of my long tables, my 8-foot tables, in the corner of the living room, so that I can do shipping, right? He has an office at work. I'm going to tell him that, Deborah. I'm going to be like, you know what? Deborah said you have an office at work. Right? That's funny. I'm jealous you're getting a farm. Oh, don't be jealous. It'll just be a lot of work. You could always get a storage unit. Well, I'm thinking what I'm going to need to do for storage situation with the house is I'm going to start, and this is another reason, like Molly and Phyllis are going to be able to help me kind of, we're going to, we got to shrink everything down. I'm back. I had to drive home. Yeah. Well, Heather, we used to live in literally it was 480 square feet. We had Thunderhorse Descendant in there as our living room, and we used to eat in the bed like normal people because that's the only place that we had to eat was in the bed, which was shoved up against the wall, and it was on our TV was on top of a dresser, which was touching the end of the bed and the wall, so it was like touching like this, and then the TV was here, and you could only use the first two drawers of the dresser. And we had our bed, and the wall was here, and I always had to sleep on the inside. So I'd have to make Jeff hold my dinner plate so I could climb over and get in bed, and then he would hand me my dinner plate, and then he would get in and have his plate, but he had a table on the side. So there was that. That was before we got this house. Who needs a kitchen? Just fill it with beads. Yeah, so anyways, things are changing, but here we are. Now, I've also talked to Jefferson, and he has made mention that he thinks we've gotten all of our testing back. All of the chromosome testing that we were doing, and they have said that we are good to try again on the baby situation. And Jefferson has said that he wants to do that. So, that's another thing that we're talking about. So that's a thing that's happening, and everything is happening. Basically, they called while we were in Bismarck, the last test, and they said, sometimes these things just happen, and we can't, with all of our science, figure out why. There's nothing wrong, nothing was bad, you two together is not bad, everything is, we just don't know. Just sometimes these things happen. That's what they said. So, all the things are happening. Beth says she was hoping that would be the case. Good morning. Hi, Teresa. I remember when you sat outside and would bead outside. Yeah, I'm going to bead outside. I'm going to have to probably bead outside some more, Anita, because you know what? I got a little balcony on my apartment in Bismarck. It's tiny. It's a teeny tiny little. Hey, children, excuse me. It's tiny. But anyway, the other reason we're going to stay in the tiny apartment is because the tiny apartment is going to allow us to have all three of our animals, which is, I don't know if y'all have rented in a while, but that's like a big deal. Three animals, and they're not going to charge us any money for them. Can't get better than that. Especially, you wouldn't think that Bismarck would be super expensive. Bismarck is super expensive because it's in the middle of the oil field in North Dakota. So everything is like super expensive there. I am from like three hours north of there, like directly north pretty much of Bismarck, and that's like the heart of the oil field. So we've been living in this in that economy for a long time. And it's expensive, it's crazy, it's stupid, it makes no sense. But yeah, like coffee's $17. I'm just saying. Like, it's insane. Milk's like $7. It's crazy. So we're gonna get to have all of our pets with no pet rent. And I'm like, that's amazing. And Jefferson's apartment is on Crying Hill, is the name of it. And basically you just go out the back door and up this hill, and it's just like wide open prairie. And I was there all week, and I was taking Lily. As long as I take her for like 30 minutes a couple times a day, and she can run off leash and whatever, there's nothing up there. All we saw was 2 deer and a pheasant. She should be good. What about the pets? Yeah, we're taking the pets. The moral of this story, thank you for sharing your wedding. I loved it. Thanks, Kim. The moral of this story is do not be afraid of 2025. 2025 is trying to do some stuff to me. I've heard, like, everyone or all my friends, Like, everybody went to the wedding. They're like, this is great. It's amazing, blah, blah, blah. They all went home like tragedy. Same with us. Sickness and whatever, going on. And I'm just like, listen, we are going to get through this. We are not afraid. Do not be afraid. Change does not mean to be afraid. It means, you can take that and you can just make new stuff. And maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be worse. But maybe it'll be better. How are you going to know unless you try it out? You will conquer 2025 because you'll be together. You got that right. I love the shoe game. It was cute, funny. Thanks, Dorothy. Jefferson. See, Jefferson, when you ask him a question, he always wants to change the question. And I'm like, no. It's like, just give an answer. Don't change the question. Anywho, so we've got about 15 minutes here. I am going to switch down to the mat. There's like, all these things are happening. It's like we're doing stuff. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these beads. I posted all these yesterday on the website. I'm going to activate them before we're done. But I did want to show you some cool stuff. Okay. So I'm going to switch down to the mat. If I can remember how to work my computer. Bead mat. And we are going to take a look at these things. And all the things that I have said, I will eventually come out with an email and a schedule. And I'll let you know. And I'll blast it everywhere. So don't worry. Just know we're doing morning coffee all week. I will be here all week doing the morning coffee. It's going to be fun. We're going to be okay. Okay. So I'm just going to show you these. And I'm going to leave them on the mat, I think. Because I kind of want to... So these still have numbers. R4484. Now here's the thing about the website. When you're going to go to make your order. So you're going to do this because it makes it easier for me, right? So when you go to make your order, you can, if you like these and you want to watch this bead drop that we're doing these days, and you like these, you can search for this SKU number. You can, like, if you just go to the search bar, you can search R-4484. So if you keep track of these numbers, if you want to, then you'll know exactly what you're looking for. These are $9. Actually, I think they're $9.30. I have 10 of them. Okay. These guys are 8mm jade beads. Okay, gives all the specs. They're 15, 16 inches long, $9.30. So jade is part of the new collection. Well, actually, this is still part of the March collection. And I'm really into jade right now. Good morning, Mrs. Ham. Good morning, Gina. So that's those guys. I've got the next three. Categories, or like I guess categories, yeah. What do you call it? Themed, whatever. I have the next 3 ready to go. That's what me and Phyllis are going to work on today. I love the shoe game. Everybody loves the shoe game. Have you guys done the shoe game before at any of your weddings? Or maybe some of your people's weddings? Here's these guys. Now, why do we do this? Why am I still showing you this to you instead of just letting you go to the website and see it? Because I have always been a firm believer that when you see it like moving around in 3D, it's different, right? So these guys are R4485. They're $6 a piece. And these guys are 6.5mm brown agate bead strands. And they're super good. I should pull up for you. Let me pull this up for you. Look at those together. Like, what? What you talking about? Let me pull this up for you. So good. So I did put this collection together before I left. This is the Nature's Awakening collection, which was for March. Let's see. Let me go over here if I can. So this is the Nature's Awakening collection, and this is where all these are going to be when I make them live. And so on here it talks about all the symbolism, and then it talks about each bead, right, and why it's in here. So here's jade, symbolizing harmony, purity, and good fortune. Okay, and then like the charms and everything. I do have some other ones in here just because they were already online, but that's what we're working on. So good. Good morning. Oh yeah. Sorry, Karen. I know you said you just drove home from the doctor. So what's happening is I'm doing a bead drop. So after we're done looking at everything, I'll go ahead and make it live on the website. I'm doing that so people don't have to they're not running back and forth between the video and the website, you know? I kept forgetting the collection title during morning coffee. Oh, for this one? Nature's Awakening. I think the next one is going to be super awesome. The next one is, which will be April, which, you know, there's only like 2 weeks left of March or whatever. That one is Radiant Blooms, and it's like really flowery and fun. Unikite. R4486 Unikite. It is $8.30. I thought I tied these together, but I guess I didn't. Oops. So these are some of the things, just in case you're wondering, these are some of the things that Phyllis helps me with. So like, she'll help me tie the strands together. She helps me like wrap, like into pairs. You know, sometimes we sell things by pairs and stuff like that. But I was in a hurry yesterday because these things were not done, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're going to do them now. So that's how it happens. Winter, get off the stove. So she jumps down to the stool. That's funny. Sometimes I use little hair ties to put these together too, if they're too silly. Get in there, you. There we go. Unikite. Hey! Only half of us have shown Randy love by hitting the like button. Yeah, you can like me. It's free. Excuse me. I think I can get one more on here. Okay. R4487. These guys, smoking deal. $5.30. These are 4mm moss agate bead strands. And I was really loving the moss agate situation with this collection. For like Nature's Awakening, you know? I mean, it seems really appropriate. These are super cute. So I got a bunch of moss agate things. I got some pendants and stuff. I don't know if the pendants are going to come out. I don't know. I think they're going to come out in the next round, but they're super cute. So I'm just showing you the bead strands right now. So these are the bead strands. These jade are really yummy. I'm probably going to design something with those jade ASAP, like tomorrow. Because I really like them a lot. And for 9 buckaroonies, I say yes to that. Look at me. I finally started putting numbers on my bags. You love moss agate? Hi. I love moss agate too. There's some, what's the controversy? There's controversy between moss agate and tree agate? What's the white one? Tree agate? No, no, Winter, get down. Shyster girl. 87, that's this guy. Hey, she's trying to get my chicken. She thinks that little chicken that I bought is for her, and it's not for you. Crazy Town, these are really good. Speaking of designing something, did you go see the photo of the dragonfly necklace? I did not. I'm just trying to get back into everything. I know people were saying, oh, we put up FOC and we did this, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying over here. I got stuff happening. I got stuff. R4488. These guys are what are they? 6mm? 6mm rainbow fluorite bead strands. We already had some of these on the website, but these ones have more purple, so I like them. I love a little fluorite. Fluorite. Yeah. That's those guys. $44.89, 8mm moss agate star cut bead strands. What? For $12? I only have 4 of these. I wish I would have got more. Look at that. Would you just look at that? 8mm star cuts, moss agates, 15 inches long. So good. Oh, I love those. I can't help myself. I love that. I know, right? It's good. I've got a couple of these little spacer unikites. Unikite Jasper. Those are $44.90, $7.30. They are 5mm Unikite Rondelle bead strand, 15 inches long. I only got 3 of these. Those are nice. I know, right? Ooh, and then these ones, you guys, the picture that I got on the website, it does it in no justice. No justice is done. This is like one of the, specifically the reason why you have to show it online. Find the knot. Look at these little teeny tiny, super faceted unikites. Look how little they are. They're so cute, but I could not get a sparkly photo. I'm not very good at photos yet. I'm working on it. So there you go. Those guys are $44.91, $9.30 a strand. I got 10 of them. Those guys are 3mm unikites. The hole is 0.8, so it's not quite a 1, because, you know, they're tiny, but super cute nonetheless. They are yummy. I found some of those in my organization separating. Oh, yeah, I forgot you were organizing, Rosanna. Okay, $44.92. 4 of these. These guys are $10. These are African jade beads. These are from Africa. African jade. I believe these to be heat treated. I don't know if they're dyed, but I do believe them to be heat treated. The answer to that question is yes. Yes. Okay, there's those guys. And you still have an unholy mess. Oh my goodness. The depth of the color on those though, yeah, so good. I got a whole green thing going. Do you see me with my green? When we make it all live on the website, you'll see everything together and it'll make sense. La-da-da-da. We've got some Chinese crystals. These guys, a little more blue than I'd like, but still working. As you know, Chinese crystals are always $3. So there's those. These guys, these Chinese crystals, these are actually called, they're 4mm dark turquoise. They're 15 inches long. They're in this little, like, wrap because they're 4mm, but. And everything turns green. I think this is my last bead strand. And then we have some, like, fun stuff. So this one is R4500. Oh, I skipped a whole bunch of numbers. R4500 for $12.30. But look at these peridot. Yeah. These are peridot chips, which I also didn't tie. But they're so good. It doesn't even matter. Look at that. Look at how green they are. These are little chip bead strands. They're 15 inches long. I want to say they're like between 3 and 7. Let me look. 3 and 7 natural peridot chip beads. 1mm hole. 15-inch strand. We have 10 of these. They're 12 buckaroonies. So good. So I had to get that in there with the green. So that's over here. Okay. See if I can zoom out a little bit. So those are lovely. I'm just going to get a different tray because that takes too much time. Let's dug this one out from underneath a bunch of stuff. I might have to clean it off. What's this say? Everything turns green again. Not true jade. Despite the name, African jade is a type of garnet, specifically groschar garnet, not nerfite, which are true jades. Appearance: it is opaque and green gemstone. I think that you are correct, Karen, and that is why it is maybe dyed. It looked kind of dyed. Garnet is my birthstone. Lovely. Verdite. Interesting. Oh my gosh, these are so cute, you guys. I couldn't help myself. These are R44.94. They're $2.30 a piece. But look how cute they are. So it's a little bird's nest, and then it's got pearls in there with like resin, and it's 3D. It goes all the way around. I have like 60 of these. So if you wanted to make earrings, you know, they're always doing the bird nest thing, like during Mother's Day and stuff like that. These are so cute. They got the little bird sitting there. And then your little loop is right here. Or if you just wanted to use it for like pendant. So good. But I thought those were cute because sometimes they always do the bird nest, like, you know, it's springtime and the renewal, right? That's what we're doing. The nature's awakening. So cute. Oh, I should leave these out here. I'll leave them out here. I got a whole bunch more in this bag, but I'm just going to put these ones here for now. Next up, $44.95. These guys are $4. These guys are light gold ears of wheat. Are those cute? They're the head of the wheat plant, which is kind of fall, but I still think it's cute. It's got all the rhinestones on it. They're not double-sided, obviously, because they got the rhinestone crystals. But they're very cute. I thought if you wanted to do like earrings, that'd be cute. I love that. And they got all the little crystals. Super cute. So that's those guys. These guys are, obviously all these specs are on the website when you go there to look, but they're like 35 millimeters by 10 millimeters, and then they're sold individually. Okay, so then I was like, oh, you want to make little cute stuff, right? We'll make little cute stuff. What if we have these guys for 5 buckaroonies? And you just have like your little pendant ready strand, which is 18 inches long. And you have your extender, right? And you just put your little birdie on there. Or you just put your little piece of wheat on there if that's what you want. So those, and then of course, you know, I had to get them in green. So I also have green. Which is kind of like an olivey green color. Excuse me. Maybe that goes better with the bird. Oh yeah, that's cute. Isn't it cute? You could just put a bail on there or something. Easy peasy. I like it. Those are pretty. Yeah, right? So you can use these for a lot of different things. I did like pull on them, and I did all kinds of things. I'm like, is the cord gonna come undone? They seem pretty stable. Everything seems good with that. I like these kind of muted colors. And then these guys, which we've had these before. We've sold these before. It's maybe been a hot minute. The dragonflies. This is that rainbow metal. Do you guys remember what they call that? The rainbow metal. I think they just call it rainbow metal. Although I feel like these ones have more rhinestones. But anyways, this is a pendant. It's very large. However, these guys are, I want to say they're $4. Yeah, rainbow dragonfly rhinestone pendants are $4. Here's what I did with mine. So it's a hair clip. I can't see you, so I don't know if you can see me, but I'm pretty sure you can. So that's what I did with mine. I just put leather on the back and the alligator clip, and I did hair things. We have sold these alligator clips before. I don't know if we have any online right now. If we don't, I'm going to have to put some up. But yeah, I just put leather on the back of it. This is the same exact one. I mean, obviously the colors vary because they are all different colors. But yeah, so I did that with these. We have quite a few of these. I want to say we have like 25 of them. And they're $4.30 if you want one of those dragonflies. You could also do a pin, or you could just use it as a pendant, like whatever you want to do. If I was to use a different one for a pendant, I might do where I put holes in the wings and go up, you know, or utilize these guys and then go up double strand. That's something I would probably do, which is actually a really good idea now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Sun catcher, yeah, definitely. Could definitely do a sun catcher as well. I'm gonna swap this. I've only got a couple of, oh, take that back. I take that back. I have these guys. These other ones are jewelry that I posted this morning. I posted 3 jewelry items this morning, and I just threw them in there. This is the last item that is new in the drop. R$44.99. Put you over here. And these guys, speaking of sun catchers, are little acrylic frogs. They're supposed to look like stained glass, but they're acrylic, and their hole is here in the nose. Super cute. So yeah, all the specs and everything is online. These guys are $2. They're sold individually for a frog. But yeah, that's some of the fun things. All these are going on the site. Yes, they're all going on the site right now. Let's do it. Let me open up the site. BigCommerce. And we'll go to products. Whoops. There we go. This is the back end of BigCommerce, in case you're wondering. And we're just going to say, yeah. All these guys that I loaded in there, we want them to be live. Alrighty. And then we refresh. It says 16 new products have just went onto your website. And we see that they are now presently online. Nature's Awakening. Where's my jade? I'm like, one of these things is not like the other. Where is my jade? There he is. He accidentally got skipped on the end. Can't be skipping everybody. Alright, let's try now. Nature's Awakening. Yep, everything looks like it's working. This song will be stuck in my head all day. So all your specs are on here. You are going to get limited photos. Obviously, I am back to kind of working by myself. I'm transitioning into working back by myself again. And that requires me to do less on the photo situation, maybe a little less on the description situation, but regardless, it is what it is. So it might be a little bit different from what I feel like a stalker. Why are you a stalker, Kim? So yeah. So it might be a little bit different from what we're used to from like, I'm doing the shopping already. Well, that's good. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I'm hoping you guys are going to do, because see, the thing is about it is that I'm used to having the live sale, and then people make their orders, and then I do the invoices, and then I put up the invoices, and this takes a lot of days and stuff. But at the end of the day, like, that's weekly money, and my fear with this is like we might not get weekly money, and we need weekly money in order for Thunderhorse Descendant to run, which is why we've always done the live sale. So that is a little bit concerning to me, but I'm thinking that you guys will understand that, and that you will just go to the site and make your orders. So I'm trying not to be worried. I don't know if I'm in love with this. I don't think I am, but these will be cute earrings. And I also figured it's going to take us less time to get through some of the items, like if we do them like this, because all the specs and everything is already on there, and that gives us, you know, that's going to give us more time back to be doing, yeah, it's a lot calmer. Yeah, it's a lot calmer. It's going to give us a lot more time to like be doing designing and stuff. And the other thing is that I'm going to try to focus on like using some of these things this week, you know, like staying on track with the things we're selling. So we're making projects with the things that we're selling in the week. There's going to be more stuff coming up online, like more drops, like as we move forward. We might not always do like, you know, they might be bigger. This one was pretty small because I had to like get it together in a day because I didn't know what the situation was when I got home. But so the other ones will be larger, and we'll just run through them, I think, like this. We'll just put the stuff out just so you can get a 3D look at everything. And then it should make it easier for us to kind of play and do some designing, because we now have all the trays out, right? So it's like we can touch everything, you know, like all these things that go together, and that'll be good for the designing aspect of it, I think, because I like these. These frogs are just so cute. I can't help my, oh my goodness, look at this. I can't help myself. Anyway, so yeah, and I'll probably take some photos. I'll just take a snapshot and I'll just throw those up on Facebook too, so people know that they're available. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be different. It's going to be weird. Here we are. We're doing weird stuff. But at the end of the day, it's only 10:19. We're going to get off this video. All the things are live on the website. Go shopping. Have a lovely time. I'm going to be working on that stuff. And just, it is what it is. That's what we're doing. She says, use the lighter colored cord for the frog. Ooh. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So, oh, is that the right cat? Bunsen. That's not the right cat. Hey! Yes, he's down here. Sassy Pants. She says, hello, my name is Sassy Pants. Welcome home. Yeah, welcome home. Was you in there eating the medicine food that you're not supposed to eat and make you throw up all over the place? Yeah. She says, yeah. What about it, lady? I'm late and lost. What are we doing? Debbie, you're going to go to the website. I posted all this stuff on the website. It is under the Nature's Awakening collection or new items. They're already posted, and you can just put your little order in over there, and I will ship it out tomorrow or whenever it comes in. That's what we're doing. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. Thank you for all of your support throughout the wedding and all the things. Supporting the girls while I was gone. She's big and cuddly. I know. I think Winter keeps getting bigger. Some of you will be getting cards and stuff from me because I'm going to start working. Me and Jefferson are going to start working on our thank you notes this coming weekend. And yeah, just for hanging in there with Thunderhorse Descendant. We're going through more transitions right now. Like I said before, if you're just joining us, Shannon is no longer with us. So we are revamping and recalibrating how we do sales, and we're no longer going to be having live sales. We're going to be doing bead drops, and I have to get ready to start moving, so that's going to make it easier for me. When I say bead drops, these are what we did today, where we just took a look at everything, but it's already, I've just activated it online, so you can just go right to the website and make your orders, whatever you want to order. It's ready to go, and hopefully that makes it easier for me when I'm shipping, because I will be shipping by myself. Obviously, right? Now I'm going to be shipping by myself as well, and I'm just transitioning back into doing things where it's just me. Don't freak out if you're new here. Don't forget, I started this company. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. We're going to be fine. And, you know, if we got to shrink it up a little bit and, you know, whatever, and then revamp it when I get to Bismarck or whatever needs to happen, that's just what's going to happen. So it's just going to be different for a little bit, but it's fine. I will be here tomorrow for morning coffee, and we will make some stuff, probably with what is on the mat. I hope you guys all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Oh. Wait, I messed it up. I gotta find the right screen. Okay, I found it.